Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to define our next tense, which is present perfect continuous. It's a very important tense because I've seen that mostly students they struggle in that tense because it has some sort of ambiguity. So let's start the tense. What is that tense basically? It is a tense. First of all, if I just let you know the definition. So basically present perfect is a tense. It shows any action which was started in past from any specific time and remained continued till your present. For example, if I say I have been working since morning, it means I started my work in the morning, obviously in past, and I'm still, when I'm talking to you, even till now when I'm standing in front of you, I'm doing that work, whatsoever that work is. Another example, for example, if I say it has been raining, it means that the rain obviously started in the past and the action of raining is still going on. It is still happening, by the way. So this is a tense which is very important here. And other thing is that it has a identity which is very important. It might not have any duration, yet it will be present perfect continuous. Usually students think that it is a tense which has any time duration in it. For example, वो सुबह से खा रहा है, शाम से खा रहा है, रात से खा रहा है. But here let me tell you that it is not compulsory that you will always have any specific time duration. It might be without any time duration. For example, वो खेलता रहा, पढ़ता रहा. So you can see there is no time duration. He has been running, they have been sleeping, I have been working. Specifically, there is no time duration since morning, since evening, yet it is present perfect continuous. So keep this thing in your mind that using since and for is not always compulsory in present perfect continuous. So this was the definition. And now if we talk about its helping verb, we will have has been, we will have has been and have been, and verb we will use ing form. As I have mentioned that if there is any tense having a word continuous, so there you have to use only ing form. Present perfect continuous, present continuous, past perfect continuous. We have four tenses having a name of continuous, so there you have to use only ing form of verb. And with singular we will use has been, and with plural we will use have been. Now let's have a look on the example. वो शाम से सो रहा है. It means that he started the action of sleeping in the evening, and right now when I'm talking to you or I'm informing you, he's still sleeping. So if it is present perfect continuous, once you are done with it, you have decided or you have confirmed that this is present perfect continuous. So start applying this formula. Helping verb has been with ing. He is singular, so we will use he has been sleeping since evening. I have made several lectures in which I have defined using specifically the specific use of since and for. You can see that I don't want to prolong the lecture by defining since and for in this lecture. It will prolong its duration, so you can see that lecture separately. And for making interrogative, has he been sleeping since evening, and he has not been sleeping since evening. Remember, as I always mention, for making interrogative you have to bring only helping verb in start of the sentence. For example, he has been sleeping, interrogative, so you just bring has he been. But remember this thing, we have we have got here two helping verb, has been. So you are not supposed to use has been collectively together. So you have to bring your subject in mid of has and been. You can't use has been he is sleeping. This would be considered as obviously as a blunder. And for making negative, you will say he has not been sleeping, वो नहीं सोता रहा. So this was our tense which I defined here, and I think that it is a very important tense. Other thing is that remember this point, which is very important, that you are keep this thing in your mind, that it is a tense which it is not compulsory that you will have to use since and for in that tense. It might not have any time duration, yet it could be present perfect continuous tense, and its identity would be ता रहा है, ती रही है, ते रहे हैं, वो खेलता रहा है, वो पढ़ता रहा है, वो सोता रहा है. If anybody asks you this type of question, आप क्या करते रहे हैं, so don't reply him in a way what are you doing. It will become आप क्या कर रहे हैं. So you have to say आप क्या करते रहे हैं. It is present perfect continuous, so what have you been doing, that would be considered as a right example. So ये मैंने define किया. Hopefully आपको समझ आया होगा. If you like the lecture, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, which is Syed Ali Raza Kazmi. And for taking online classes, you may have my number, you may call me, and by paying a reasonable fee, you may join me. Thank you very much.